Distance. Who doesn't want more distance? I know I do. A couple ways that we can gain more distance is through a wider arc, so I want you to think about width for a moment. We're going to gain a wider arc first through longer clubs. We can gain a wider arc through longer relaxed arms, and we can also gain a wider arc through proper weight transfer. So I already have the equipment selected. I want you to think of a skating rink for a moment. Bunch of skaters, we have each other's arm and we start to go around. The person on the outside is moving the fastest. They're moving fast because of the person on the inside. As we add more skaters in the middle and they get farther away, they're moving even faster. Well, that's the same way this golf club's going to work around your body. So first, with the tension, I find students getting very tight hands, short arms, and getting too narrow with their golf swing. So we want to get rid of the restriction on the handle so this club can start swinging farther and wider for you. We already have the setup position. I'm going to reference here ball position for a moment. If I had the ball in the center and my body lines were in line, the shoulders, hips, knees, and feet all are in pure balance, the weight would be in the center. In the driver, as we position this ball more forward within our stance, my weight distribution is still in the center of my stance, but behind relative to the golf ball. So we want to get the weight behind the ball to promote a wider arc as well. I'm going to use my golf bag here to demonstrate a little bit of how the golf swing works from wide to narrow to wide again. So as we get in our setup position, I want you to imagine allowing that club head to go the furthest point away from that target. So relative to my golf bag, when I swing back, it's going wide relative to the backswing, and see where it is, that golf bag. When I change directions, see how it's coming down narrow. It's a lot farther away from my golf bag. When we can do that, then we can allow that club to also swing long and wide down the target line. Most of my students, I see the fault of getting up and in and it gets very narrow, and then they have to throw it and it gets wide and then narrow again. So again, we're looking for width. We want the wider arc through club, lighter tension, lack of restriction, proper weight transfer behind the ball. Let's allow that club to swing far away from the target, close away from there, and then long down the target line, wide on this side. So wide, narrow to wide. So if you can add a little width, you can add a little bit of distance. Feel free to contact me at any time if you have any questions, and always remember to invest in the best equipment, and that's being yourself.